Hi, my name is Blase Bova, and I'm the Director of Development at St. Vincent de Paul. We are always looking for interns at St. Vincent, and I have a couple that I want to mention, but there are lots more possibilities, and almost anybody who came to me and said, I've got some great ideas for an internship, I bet I could make them a customized internship that would work really well for them. The two things I could just use to get started are in the development department, we're looking for somebody with kind of a comfort level with statistics, nothing too heavy duty, and with databases to do some research and analysis of our donors based on their giving history. We have loads and loads of data about our donors, but we've never had time to really look at some of the trends and some of the segments of the donor population. For example, who gives money more often, who makes contributions at certain times of the year, and if so, what are those times typically? Are they consistent? Do they vary? What are new donors? How are new donors different from more experienced donors? What can we see about donors who are so frequent in their donations that we might learn some other information about it? And just looking at the variables that already exist, but doing some analysis of that data in Excel, for example, would answer a lot of questions for us that we don't have answered right now. We are also looking in our overall operations, especially with food services and with our programs for the homeless and for families, with our dining rooms, as well as volunteer services and development, to look at the operation from a perspective of where resources are moved around, resources meaning our clients, how clients are referred from one area to another, and how that process could be done better for the least amount of extra effort, how the food moves around, how the volunteers are distributed, where there are needs for higher skilled volunteers and where there are needs for just volunteers in general, which of those needs are being met now, where things might be shuffled to make better use of the resources like volunteers, clients, etc., food and staff that we have. So someone with an interest in operations could have really a unique experience here to be able to look at, analyze, advise on, plan for a really big operation that in a for-profit company would involve working either at such a high level or in so many different areas that I think someone would almost be bogged down in the complexity of that. Whereas we're an operation that does an awful lot for a lot of people on a very informal basis, on an as we can get it basis regarding volunteers. I think an intern working with us would be extremely excited about how much things change on a day-to-day basis here, when we have enough volunteers, when we don't, when we are trying to train new volunteers and we've moved an experienced volunteer into a training role, and all those different accommodations that we make because of the fact that we're in a nonprofit and we don't have a lot of money to play with, but we need to do a lot of great work with what we have. So that I think would be exciting for a certain type of intern. So we'd love to have an intern come and work in any of those areas or in a more customized area that's really to their liking and something they can really sink their teeth into.